Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, dear brothers and sisters. We are back with another reaction video, and today we are going to react to Andrew Tate first day of freedom. They finally let him off house arrest. He can go wherever he want in Romania. He cannot fly. He cannot get out of the country. And that's what we're about to see, what Andrew Tate thinks about his freedom.
We're not.
Alright guys, so it seems like Andrew Tate might be in danger after getting released from house arrest, and there's actually a lot of things happening after he got released. But yeah guys, leave a like on the video and subscribe with notifications so you don't miss the latest updates. But yeah, let's just get into this. As we know, recently Andrew Tate got released from house arrest, meaning that he can leave his house but sadly cannot leave Romania yet, and he's been putting out a lot of content, and there's a chance that he might not be safe. He quite recently tweeted out saying, "They're following me, unmatched perspicacity." And basically what perspicacity means in general is just having very sharp awareness of everything that's around you. So this tweet might actually mean that he's seen people or police or whoever actually follow him or keep an eye out on him in public. You know, there could be a lot of things that he means by this. But also there's a lot of new footage that has been unseen, and also there's a lot of exclusive footage released by Andrew Tate and basically his first day out of house arrest. And yeah, just take a look at this.
All gas in Germany. The guy goes to us, "Oh, where's your mask?" We said, "We haven't got a mask." He goes, "Well, then you can't come in." We said, "Well, then the gas is free? Okay, we'll leave and not pay." He goes, "No, you must pay, but why you don't have a mask?" And Tristan goes, "Because it's not fucking Halloween."
It isn't fucking Halloween!
Not Halloween, you little bitch!
What the fuck would I wear a mask for? What am I, 9?
And guess what? We went in without a mask and we paid. I said, "This is a hill I'll die on, bro. I will die on this hill."
I guess they got to get back all their properties too. Wasn't his cars taken? All his cars? Roar.
That's what the fuck that was. 10 months, G.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. For what? For nothing. Good to see you, man. What the fuck's going on?
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
We come eat some later.
Prepare the red light.
What are you going to get?
How do you move? Give me the most special cigar you have.
Cigars.
Cigar. The most special cigar.
So this man is his first day of freedom and he's going to get cigars, man. Like, what? What would you do if he was locked up for all this time and now you get to go to the stores? Now you get to go buy what you want on your own. What would you go buy? Him, he's gonna buy cigars. What about you?
Most expensive. The one that's been here longest. Give me the specialist.
Water and 2 double espressos and a small. Make that whatever he got, I'll get as well. 2, 4, 6, 10 double espressos, 6 sparkling water. Thank you.
I spent 3 months in a jail cell, in a dungeon, with cockroaches sharing my blanket with me. 3 months. Then I finally got released. 7 months I've been locked in my house, so today a judge decided to let me go. I want everybody at home to understand exactly why that is. Up until now, all of the imprisonment and the deprivation of my liberty had nothing to do with evidence. It wasn't about evidence in a case file. It was the Romanian judicial system trying to decide if 1, I am a public danger, or 2, I am a flight risk. And to be fair to them, I am not emotional, I am a professional, even when I am suffering. And I understand as an international man of huge financial resource, it's easy to deem me a flight risk. So my liberty was deprived. Only recently I was charged. This indictment appeared. I want everybody at home to also understand that 3 different federal agencies from 3 different countries have investigated my life for the last 15 months. Every photo I've ever taken.
That's how much we made the first day we launched our Shopify store.
And that's from only 381 orders.
So
every video I've ever made, every conversation I've ever had, every phone call, 2,000 people who know me were contacted. Every single ex-girlfriend, my vet, my pool guy, my old house cleaner in an apartment I used to have 11 years ago. You name them. If they had anything to do with me, no matter how tedious the link, they were contacted and they were interviewed. Hotlines were set up. Billboards were made. Has Andrew Tate ever hurt you? Do you have any information on Andrew Tate? The media was offering £50,000 for anybody who would give a negative story to me. Find another man who has hundreds of ex-girlfriends and not a single one of them rolled on me. Not a single one of them for money would say I'm a bad person. In fact, they would all say the opposite and defend me and stick up for me. You want to talk about a man of moral fiber? Find another man who can go through that. There's not another man on the street you can find whose ex-girlfriends who wouldn't turn on him. The media, all over the news. Andrew Tate's the worst man that's ever been. Andrew Tate's a human trafficker. Andrew Tate's a crime boss. He's a crime lord. Andrew Tate has all this money from illicit activities. Every penny I've ever made, all of my bank accounts seized. 15 million euros.
See, the thing is, when you not put in the matrix, I'm gonna say the matrix. If you're not supposed to be nothing to them, like you're not supposed to, like you're not in link with them to get what you got, they get confused, like, okay, how he did it, how he do it, how. So now they're trying to make you look bad and take you down, because if anybody makes it, you gotta be in line with what they already assigned. You know, you gotta listen to them, you gotta do what they say, you gotta obey them, basically. And Andrew Tate is the guy, the opposite, that's against them and made it. You know, so now they're coming to destroy him, to show everybody else or anybody else, if you try to be like him, we're gonna destroy you. If all of this was true, quote unquote, you know. So, cause like, there's no reason. If he's a sex trafficker, like, I mean, human trafficker, I don't know really, but if he's any of that, like, I think his victims would be the first to like come and like, he would have at least, if he's a human trafficker, he would have at least 50 victims that are willing to say something, or 100 or more, if they saying, if the amount of money he's making it. I mean, because what people realize, like, people say a lot of stuff for content sometimes, especially when you just starting, when you new and you're trying to draw attention, you're trying to bring people to your platform. People say a lot of stuff, you know. So with that being said, a lot of, like, you cannot really judge somebody by their past unless it's a murder, of course. I mean, if he did it like the wrong way, like not legal way, God only can judge. Even if he don't get arrested, even if he don't do time for it, you know, God always handle business. But only God knows, you know. And if he didn't do it, may I pray to God he get free from this, because it's not right if he didn't do it and then he just rotting in jail because he's the man that says what he want, that does what he want, and has what he want, you know.
Euros of assets were taken from me. They've been through every single bank transfer that I've ever sent, all of it, head to toe, to put this indictment together. So when this indictment is finally created, it should be an opera, right? It should be Shakespeare. It should show money transfers, victims, old victims from long ago, videos, pictures, medical records. This indictment should be absolutely bulletproof. The indictment was put together. I was held for 6 months without charge. That's the longest possible time I can be held without charge. The day before they finally submitted this indictment, it took as much time as they could. They took it down to the wire, every minute they could, to get this indictment together. And now the indictment's been put in front of a judge. And what has the judge done? The judge has picked up this indictment, looked at it, and said, "This is garbage, let him go." Their bulletproof indictment. After all I just described, they finally put together a document that the judges instantly said, "Let him go, this man should not be held." Anybody who believed this garbage, anybody who was insulting me while I sat inside of a jail cell, saying that maybe I am a human trafficker because of some stupid video from 10 years ago, any of these people who once insulted me or refused to defend me because they were scared, and that is the same thing. Something I haven't realized, a whole bunch of people who are my friends now and on my team now and are now begging me to bring views to their shit podcasts didn't have very much to say while I was sitting in a fucking jail cell. Not very much at all. Don't think I don't know. Me and my team know exactly who was on my team and who wasn't. And I also know what I have done and what I have not done. And God knows the same. It doesn't matter if I get fucked at the end of this. It doesn't matter if I get completely destroyed. It doesn't matter if they put me in jail for life. I know what I have done and I know what I have not done. And I find absolute solace in that. Now I am free. Yes, I will remain free until the trial date when this garbage is finally thrown out and my name is absolutely and utterly clear. Anybody who believes any of this garbage is going to regret it, because I tell you something, Tristan said something to me in that jail cell was completely true. He said, 13 years in the Chateau d'If, and then the world is ours. If you have not read The Count of Monte Cristo, I strongly recommend that you do. In my final act of defiance against the Matrix, I've decided for my first day of freedom, I will visit the mosque and I will pray to God, because Allah is the best of planners, and then I will return to my house and stay home. That's right. You locked me up for 10 months. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? I'm a bit tired. I'm going to stay in my house. That's what I'm going to do. I only want to talk to God, and I want to be by myself. I don't want to talk to any of these snakes, any of these people on the internet trying to get views out of me, any of these people who pretend they support me and give a shit. When I really, when it gets down to the wire, it's me in a jail cell, me and my brother by ourselves, and all these other people don't seem to fucking give a fuck until there's views involved. Lies get tired. Lies get exhausted. It takes untold energy to continue to prop up a lie. It goes against the laws of physics. There's only so many times you can tell the world I'm a human trafficker with no evidence. Where's the girls? Where's the videos? Where's the victims? Where's the pictures? There's nothing. How many times can you continue to repeat the same garbage with no evidence? Nobody believes it. The moral arc of the universe bends towards truth. And I tell you something, when I am released from all of this, I'm going to use my massive platform and enormous financial capability to launch a charity to prevent this happening from any man ever again. This is enough, and it's going to have to stop, and I'm going to stop it.
That was it. That was Andrew Tate. Oh, stalk. Man, I hope they're not stalking. I mean, they probably just, you know, it's probably just something they have to do, like make sure he don't try to leave the country type stuff. I don't think he would. He's smarter than that. He don't even have anywhere to go unless he just want to disappear from the public eye. And I don't think Andrew Tate would disappear from the. As you can see, he's a guy that loves attention. Like, he brags about his hard work and all, as he should, because he worked hard for it. He got it. He earned it. He deserves it, you know. And he can do what he want with it. He can say what he want about it. And yeah, as long as he knows, you know, God can take it away from him anytime. As long as he recognizes the creator. And that's all that matters, you know. And you gotta love Andrew Tate, because he himself, like when he's talking, he don't really stutter, because you can tell, like, everything he says he means. Everything he says is like, it's not kind of made up, so he cannot go back and change it type shit and all that extra stuff, you know. I mean, he did videos like back in the days, like a long time ago. He said what he said, you know. Now it's trying to get him in trouble type of stuff. And if he did it legally, even if it's wrong in the public eye, if it's legal, don't think all the things you think are wrong are not legal. It's a lot of things that you would see and be like, that's wrong, but yet it's legal. That's just how government's business works. I mean, it can be wrong in the public eye, but legal. And the judge, police, nobody can do nothing about it because it's legal. You know what I mean? So it don't matter how people say, oh, that's wrong, he did this, he finessed them, he hustled them, he trafficked them. If it's legal and those people don't portray themselves to be victims, there's nothing nobody else can do about it. And a lot of these podcasters, like, they going against him, because if everybody go with him, there won't be nothing to really talk about. There gotta be some people that are against him, some people that are with him, in order for it to be debates, and then, like, contents are made, because, like, everybody giving their opinion, you know. And that's just how it goes. He's a public figure. Like, when you're a public figure, you gonna make your money, but people gonna make their money off of you too, like off of your name, off of everything, off of just you know. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's just how the online stuff works nowadays, you know. Even if some people think, oh, he gonna beat that case, but they still gonna be like, oh, he wrong, this is wrong, this is, you know, all the extra stuff. And yeah, I mean, if he didn't do it, I pray Allah they free him, you know, and so he don't have to do no time for something he shouldn't do time for, you know. So alright, that was it. Andrew Tate. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so the channel can keep growing. Till next time. Thank you.
الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله